guys, welcome back to Black Sheep Family and Autism. My name is Nicole. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, be down there. Alright y'all, so today's video is going to be, well, I don't even think I updated you guys. Y'all already about the title of today's video gonna be, but I'm gonna go ahead and update you guys. I'm switching my content. This channel is going to go back to where it actually originated from, or what it was originally supposed to have been doing, which is educating you guys about autism, showing you guys how it is going through a custody battle, some day in the lives here and there, homeschooling, you know, things of that nature. And what was the other one? Motivational clean women's. More than likely, that's going to stay on this channel. I do have some plans before the new year, but it might not launch to the new year, so I don't know. So stay tuned. Also, you guys, there is a number that I will put in here somewhere on the screen, or add in a commercial or something like that. If you guys want text notifications for when I do go live, or anywho, without all that being said, today's video is going to be, I don't even know how many of them I put on here, y'all. It's going to be, I want to say, it will be 6 things to know under the IEP, special education, for kids that have special needs. If y'all don't know, Julian and Jackson both have autism. Jackson is homeschooled right now. Julian is actually going to school. I'm having issues with certain things at the school, but I want to do a whole series about it, you guys. So I'm not gonna talk about it like right now, but I will tell you guys some things, some information as I will tell you guys things as I'm learning them, so that we all can learn together. It's like a whole educational process. This is hey. This is Julian, and this is Jackie Mac. Julian is 5, he turned 5 in October. Jackson is 3, he turned 4 in December. So yeah, they both have autism with a speech delay. Julian is the one that's in school, and I'm finna make them go back upstairs and play, because they're not gonna let me be great with their iPads and stuff in my video. What better? So I got this list. I won't be all over the place, rambling and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and get into these IEP information. But first tip that I want to tell you guys is, part of the IEP or information that you might not know, is if your child has autism like our son, all boys do, check with the state Department of Education in your state, or just check the Department of Education in general. But I would say start at your state. I would say start at your state or whatever first, just to make sure that all of the rules are the same. So yeah. Also, I'm not a professional in this field. I just had 2 kids with autism, with speech delays that qualify us me to speak about our IEP and things of that nature. So first tip: if your child has autism with a speech delay, 10 times out of 10 they're going to qualify for special education. They will qualify for the 504 plan. They will qualify for IEP. Tip 1. Tip 2, tutoring services. If your child has like special needs, special education, or IEP, tutoring services should be included in that. What I do want to let a lot of people know that might not know, when your child is at that school gets special funding on top of the funding that they already get from the government, seeing that your child has a disability, and that could be physical or mental disability. Again, check with your school's IEP and things of that nature. Tip number 2. A paraprofessional. Under the IEP plan, rules, guidelines, things of that nature, you're supposed to have a paraprofessional. Not necessarily you, but your child or whatever. They're supposed to have that. What else? Case manager. You're supposed to be, and these are things that you're supposed to know, that they're supposed to send out, like paperwork for design, consent, and things of that nature. They normally supposed to have a meeting to introduce everyone, so everyone can be, you know, on the same page and things of that nature. So yeah. Side note. Case management. You're supposed to have a case manager, or your child's supposed to have a case manager, child, children, whoever. Supposed to have a case manager under the IEP. Also, an IEP is supposed to be formed when they know that your child meets the criteria. Tip 2. No, I don't even know what number this is. So tip whatever. Due process rights. The school district and the school themselves supposed to, the school principal, teacher, whoever, superintendent, they both supposed to make sure that you have your due process and that you understand your due process rights as well. It's supposed to be someone that coordinate all of this. The school's supposed to be working in special education standards within that state. So like I said, check the state, see what the standards are, see what the guidelines are, and things of that nature when it comes to your child IEP. I already told y'all that they get extra funding. Also, let me go ahead and say this one, then I'm gonna get back to the next one. One of the accommodations under the IEP or the 504 plan, it really doesn't matter which one you pick, but I will say this. The 504 plan in the state of Arkansas and the IEP, they kind of go hand in hand. So with that being said, your kid's supposed to be able to get speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, and ABA if that school has like an ABA program. I will say that where Julian goes to school at, they do not have a ABA person from what I'm understanding. These are just some of the tips of the things that y'all might not know or things that you might need to know under your child's IEP, just in case you don't. Also, any member in your child IEP can schedule a meeting if they don't understand something, if it's a new policy, if it's a new procedure, or just something else is going on with the child where it calls for y'all to have another meeting and things like that. Anyone can call and ask for it and request for it. Speaking with Arkansas, y'all, anybody else y'all can click off right now, whatever. Speaking towards Arkansas, there's a such thing called a Choice Act. The Choice Act means that if your child is not in that district, you have the choice to transfer your child to another district or whatever. That's like a whole act, a whole law in the state of Arkansas. There's some clause in there, like there's clause with everything. There's rules on top of rules on top of rules. So just make sure that you understand that. But in the state of Arkansas, you do have a choice to send your child to whatever school that you want to. One of the clauses for them not to abide by it is if it's like over capacity. But other than that, you can only send your child to whatever school you want to. Normally, the districts and stuff like that, they go ahead and take a child that should be in a different district. They go ahead and take them, especially if that child lives closer to one district versus the other. And that is what we got going on right now. In July of this year, Julian and Jackson was zoned for Pulaski County Special School District as of whenever they decided to pull it out there. But now they're zoned for Little Rock School District. Arkansas. People, my viewers in Arkansas, that might be in Arkansas thinking about coming to Arkansas, whatever. Y'all found this, more than likely I'm gonna tag school in so y'all will be able to know all of this stuff. Arkansas, Pulaski County Special School District and Little Rock School District. No one has jurisdiction. And that's per whatever the preschool, and Julian is in preschool, y'all. So that's per the preschool person out there on mouth. No one has jurisdiction. From my understanding, what's going on now is the fact that Little Rock School District supposed to Pulaski County School District had all the paperwork, and then they decided that since all of a sudden Julian's in Little Rock School District and Jackson's in Little Rock School District, the person decided to send all their paperwork over there to Little Rock School District, although he's at a Pulaski County Special School District. And when no one having jurisdiction, it's really no reason of why that person did that other than being spiteful. So I said that to say that there's no jurisdiction. If they sit here and try to play their own stuff with you and stuff like that, there are forms and paperwork that you can fill out. Also, I will say, make sure that you request everything. Also, there is there are organizations that help and make sure, there are organizations that mediate certain things. And that's another thing that I forgot to say. You can request for a mediator with the school as well. And on the school dime, you can also request for a different evaluation. What I will say in the state of Arkansas, something that I know because I'm dealing with this, is the fact that if your child meets the state, what is that? The state, I'm trying to think of criteria for eligibility for an IEP or a 504 plan, they don't have to test your child. You can be like, nah, y'all not gonna test them. And y'all supposed to come up with a curriculum. Unfortunately, they're right or whatever. I'm not seeing. I do want to let you guys know that if you are in the state of Arkansas, that is a civil rights violation. Make sure that you email everything that you will have, like proof of any allegation that you're going to make. Make sure that you file a, if you want to file a due process complaint, request a hearing. Also file a complaint with the Arkansas Forest with an IEP complaint. And it's a process, y'all. When you have kids with special needs or whatever, as far as with Joe T. Robinson, this whole process has been trashed. The superintendent has been trashed. The principal ignores any email I send him. What bad? What are you watching through? Here. No battery almost dead too. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come and update you guys, let y'all know a little bit, things of that nature. There are forms, especially if you're in the state of Arkansas. I'm only talking to people in the state of Arkansas. I'm not saying that no other state don't have it, because more than likely y'all do. I would just say reading is fundamental. I'm dealing with people that, what, baby?
Daddy back.
Yeah, daddy back.
Yes.
Okay. I'm dealing with some people, I honestly feel like some people don't actually know certain things. And then certain people, I feel like they're just lazy and they buttholes. So, yeah. For instance, the person that's over in the state of Arkansas, the person that's over the 504 plan, like the director herself, some things I think she honestly just don't know. Who else is it? It's another person that seemed real helpful. My son, like the school that he's going to, some stuff that it is that she don't know, but some stuff, like, they will sit here and play y'all, especially if you look like how I look. They will sit here and straight up play you. Like, you just, like y'all, there's so much, it's right now what's going on with Julian, and he like school, he like his classmates like him, and it's building like a social bond. But whenever, if it ever gets out of hand, I will pull him out. Go back to making educational things that might help other people in my situation. It was something else I had wanted to say. Before you file any kind of complaint, y'all, I will say try to, you know, reach out to like the teacher. If the teacher is not working, talk to the principal. What I'm dealing with right now is basically the teacher is not doing absolutely anything. Like the teacher, the principal, or the superintendent, they basically are like in ethics violations, because it is unethical to know that a child has a disability and not provide services or not render services. You do have a right to sit here and request a IEP meeting in my type of situation. You also have the right to request for services and things of that nature. If y'all are in like a situation that I'm in, and you're scared that they might kick your kid out because you're going above and beyond for your child, that's against the law. You can actually sue the school district. I can sue the school district who I have right now. But I will sit here and say that make sure that you document everything well. Y'all, right now, I have been emailing this principal at Julian's school since July, since before he even started, because I was trying to make sure that she had the paperwork and things like that for Julian and Jackson and stuff like that, and see, you know, so she could tell me, like, so she will have the paperwork, that way she can give the teacher the paperwork, and anybody else that's supposed to be working on the paperwork and stuff like that, she will already kind of know what's going on versus waiting to the last minute to do it or whatever. But I made a message that said that she was out of the office or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay. school going, y'all. I had stopped emailing her at one point, but then when school started, y'all know when school started, COVID started here. So I had emailed her trying to figure out like what was the procedures that they were doing for us with the mask and things of that, like regular everyday stuff. I was emailing her about that stuff, which was regular everyday stuff. Like it wasn't really a complaint, because after speaking to the teacher, I realized that she didn't have any of the paperwork. Like she didn't know that Julian had autism, or matter of fact, when we went to the whatchamacallit meeting, you know how you can meet the teachers and stuff like that when school first started or whatever. A few days, I think before, I had called the school again because I knew he had got accepted or whatever, but I had called zoning again and seen, did anybody know when they was going to be doing the parent-teacher conference that you know, meet the teachers. So like I said, the principal, I didn't get to talk to the principal. You know, principals manage the whole school, so it's like, it ain't telling how many emails this person is getting. So I was giving this person time, but no, this person just flat out ignores me. The superintendent, I reached out to him because it was an issue. He sent back to speak to another person that's supposed to be like the preschool director and supposed to coordinated a meeting to go over whatever. Y'all, it never was done. This preschool director took my son off of a waiting list and sent him somewhere totally different, knowing that he's supposed to have other things like this. Make sure that you know the law, because like the schools, if they can get away with not doing anything, they're going to continue to do it. So I put this information out so other people that's in my situation, mainly that look like me. People that look like me, I want y'all to know how to get y'all kids services and get y'all kids help and things of that nature. And you know, it's more than one way to skin a cat. I will say that, y'all. At the end of the day, everyone just wants their kids to be able to go to school, have friends, get an education, and things of that nature, or whatever. So the only way that I will ever pull Julian out, just know that I'm gonna pull him out, is if they try and mandate this vaccine or whatever on him. What else was it? I don't know, it's probably with some other little tips, but I had wanted this video to be actually kind of quick because I know I have been like slacking on doing my uploads. So yeah, you guys, but there will be a number in there. Y'all, Jay just got to, I think he got to 1,000. He did a CBD giveaway. Make sure y'all subscribe to the hubby channel. Me and him do have content planned that we're going to be coming out with. If y'all are going through what I'm going through with the school, what I will sit here, or a similar situation, y'all, if you live in the state of Arkansas and you need help or whatever, or I know that your child has autism and you really need help, like y'all, that number, text me, let me know who you are and stuff like that. Also, I'm trying to reach out to people that have kids with autism or special needs and things like that. So if you're interested in that, calling up, talking, and like, if you're interested in, I would say, doing an interview, text that number or whatever, and I will, we can set up a time to do an interview, pre-recorded, so you don't have to be live. I know a lot of people be nervous when it comes to a camera and things like that. Text that number, and you know, we can convert with that. What else was it, y'all? I hope everybody have a great Thanksgiving break, because I don't think I'm gonna come back to Tuesday. Then Thursday will be Thanksgiving. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so yeah. But anyway, y'all, yeah. So anyway, I hope this information is helpful. Like I said, make sure y'all subscribe to Jay's Place TV. Me and Jay got some things in the works, but we're trying to put other things into place. So yeah. If y'all have any questions about the IEP, y'all want me to do another video about something as far as with school, special education, y'all want to get updated on things like this that's going on, let me know. And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching.